Oh, that's why. Okay. Seriously thought that was on stream the entire time, but that explains it. Still says I'm not able to connect the chat for some reason. But yeah, for the most part, the Wild Trees mission is still just spam ricochet, glaive ricochet everywhere. But that's going to change once Moabs start coming out, as well as camos. Nah, still mostly just AFK at no problems. I'm gonna get some bio boomers now. And here's round 15, so camos can start coming out in this round. I'm not sure if there's any that can that spawn though. Like, I actually did play this beforehand, so I kind of know what the rounds are, but I forgot there were camels on this round. If not this one, then the next one. But I'm not sure on that. Okay, I guess. I don't have any tier 4 upgrades on this account, so pretty much I'm gonna be dead to camos. Oh, none here either? Okay. We're good. Okay, there's the Moab. Finally. Oh, and there's the camos. I want to be careful with using my spikes on Moabs, because I'm going to see how far I can get with this, but I'm pretty sure you need, like... oh, I might beat this in Moab anyway. Hold on. Yeah, that's GG. Okay. So now that mission is done for, let's see. What else do I have around my city? That's worth checking out. Do I have shipwreck nearby? Oh, it's here. I'm gonna do a Moab tell really quick. Shit. Can't tell. I don't know if you can hear my phone going off, but yeah. Just my Snapchat stuff. See if I'm gonna refresh this. Okay, now I can see the chat. Let's see, how long ago was this? I don't know. I'll have to take a look at the video after I finish streaming it. But anyway, I did put on hardcore mode for this. So the round generator in hardcore mode has been changed, much like the regular one. So the round generator has like easy money balloon waves that it throws in as like it's kind of hard to explain without going really technical into this, but I'll try my best to explain it. But anyway, every single round the game calculates the RBE in like the round, or like a rough estimate of it anyway. And basically this easy money wave pool adds on to like whatever RBE is already in the round, or at least it adds like a percentage of it. But in oh, I don't have any upgrades on my ice tower. Rip. Okay. Well, that's not gonna help me any. Oh yeah, the base price has been decreased. It's now 175. Much lower than the 300 that is in the base game. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be dead soon. It seems like I do have monkey knowledge on this account. So I think I have only like rank 2 or 3 on here if I had to guess. Because I know, of course, my main account has max MK, so obviously that's a given. Oh my god. Do not want these regrowing out of control. Do not want. I think I'm still dead, though. But yeah, those easy money waves are completely removed from hardcore mode. They're still in the normal mode, obviously, but they are still toned down from what they were like originally. So the change is it no longer adds to the current RBE pool. It actually takes from it. And it's not like a percentage anymore. It's actually like the flat numbers that were like in the array. I didn't change the values of them at all. But anyway, yeah. Not gonna worry about this then. Okay, I'm gonna log into my main account now, so I can showcase the rest of the changes that I made. Yeah, a fuck ton of accounts. Oop, shouldn't have sworn there. But yeah, I have like a bunch of different accounts that I used to have for like old Hacker Quest videos. I'm curious if anyone remembers those videos that I've made. Yeah, I made like 10 different accounts just for this purpose. And I just made like 10 of them roughly. Just in case I like get banned on one of them, then I have like a bunch of other ones to work with. So yep, there's more than what meets the eye. Anyway, now I'll actually show how you download this mod, or like how you run it. Of course, the download link for it is going to be in the description, along with some balance changes. All the balance changes that I mentioned in this video are going to be in the patch notes, if you look on the other link. So anyway, Unichi engine. Alright. And this doesn't work on Chrome or Microsoft Edge, just a heads up. So if you're trying to run the mod on one of those two browsers, it will not work. But anyway, it will come with all these scripts that you see here. And some of these have like a description that shows like how many times you need to activate it. So I'll just do that now. Here's the only two that show 3 times. And do it again for the ones that have 2 times as well. Yeah, I just want to keep them organized so they're all over the place. Just put them in with like whatever category it falls in, whether it's like round generator, tower changes, etc. Excuse me. And all these codes should run. They should all activate. I guess while I'm waiting for the codes to load, it does take a few minutes, so I'll use this time to just talk about other balance changes I made in the mod. So the ramping in this game is no longer CT exclusive. It now starts on round 25, and the ramping is changed to 20% extra health every level instead of 25, and the speed is 10% every round instead of 5%. Really? Okay. Disregard that. Again, I'm not even sure if you heard that, but I had my phone like just a foot away, so I think that time you heard it. Anyway. Still going. It takes a few minutes. Because there's like 200 codes in there. Not kidding. I think I counted like 211 in there. But yeah, there's at least 200 of them. So it does take a while to activate all of them. The other thing I've changed, which you'll see, is the difficulty of the outer ring tiles has been increased massively. Like, at least 2 times difficulty increase. Or, like, not 2 times difficulty increase, but 2 times the normal difficulty. It's a little over 2 times. Okay. They're all active now, so let's get started. And I'm going to go to my second city, because I still have an unclaimed Glacier mission on there. And I'm going to showcase a change on it too. Because the difficulty on it has been increased a lot. And it also has maximum balloon type being a ZOMG instead of a Moab. Let's be real, once you reach these tiles normally, they're a joke. So, and I think they still might be, sadly. Even with this change, but hopefully they're not as much of a joke as they were before. Anyway. Nothing else has changed except for the difficulty and the maximum balloon type that can spawn. But while I'm at it, I will talk about the cash per pop changes that I made in this mod. So the cash per pop formulas have been changed. So before it would be, for the first 10 rounds of a normal game, you would get 1.1 cash per pop. Although the cutoff rounds depend on the difficulty you're playing on. So it can be either a few rounds more or a few rounds less. Again, depending on the difficulty. Higher difficulties have them happen sooner, and vice versa. But I've changed it so instead of it being like a fixed number of rounds, like, or not a fixed number of rounds, but like a number of rounds sooner or later, it now happens off of like a multiplier, which is calculated again by the tile's difficulty. So higher difficulty tiles still decrease the cash per pop sooner, but it's not going to be as bad as it was originally. gonna die here. Hopefully not. I have rank 15 monkey knowledge and everything. I should just use a 2x ice tower SMH. Anyway. I'll look at that now, actually. Also, banana farms have gotten their prices changed in every aspect. Like, every upgrade has its price changed, and the base cost alike. This costs 1,100 for base cost now. More bananas costs 500. Banana plantation, I believe, costs 1,900. Republic costs 3,000. And then the BRF costs 25,000. And on the right side, you have $200 for long life bananas, 2,000 for valuable bananas, 4,500 for Monkey Bank, and then 17,500 for BIA. So I made farming a lot harder in Bloons Monkey City Remastered. At least because I felt farming on most houses would just make them trivial. Sadly, still kind of does, unfortunately. But it's much harder to pull off now than what it used to be. Right. So back to the ice tower changes. I decreased the base cost from 175, from 300 to 175. But the snap freeze price has been increased from 400 to 750. I don't think I made any other changes besides those two, though. Oh, and also the attack speed was slightly decreased. So the reload time on it is now... Well, yeah, reload time is what I meant to say. The reload time has been increased from 2.2 seconds... Or 2.1 seconds to 2.2. So now it has barely enough, like, the reload time is high enough where it will barely keep Bloons permafrozen when you have the Shard of Everfrost. Could make some more extreme measures, though, but okay. I think this is good enough for now. Hello, Chemical Overdose. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I went over the tack shooter changes yet. So, tack shooter, basically, 2x upgrade increases reload time, or no, decreases reload time less than what it previously did. However, the tack sprayer remains unaltered in terms of its reload time. And I decreased its price from $500 to $400. And I've increased the pierce on the Ring of Fire from 60 to 80. And yes, the lag. Finally, someone took note of that. Yeah. Flash is certainly not optimized for my PC, I guess. Well, actually, I'm running on my laptop. Still doesn't matter. Flash is gonna be dead next year anyway. Let's be real. So, rip Flash. You will be missed. trying to close some stuff in the background. Hopefully it runs a little faster. Still pretty laggy though, I'm afraid. Oh, yes, and the engineer. So the +1 damage buff I haven't put in this mod yet, but the stacking I did. So I'll go into the balance change for that now. Also, hello, Moab. So the cleansing foam pierce has been decreased. It's now 30 instead of 1 million. So pretty much near infinite pierce. It's not like you can hit the cap normally, so it doesn't matter. I could just say infinite if I wanted, but whatever. Same thing with the Maelstrom. That also got nerfed. It no longer has near infinite pierce anymore. It now has only 20. That attack speed boost could be helpful. Also, the Sentry Gun and Fast Engineering upgrades had their prices increased by 50. I've also changed the reload times on the sentries themselves. So these sentries are weaker. They shoot slower. So instead of, I think it was, let me actually pull up the patch notes right now. Scrolling down. What did I change it from? I think it was 0.8 originally. Yeah, 0.8 seconds, it's now up to 1. But the Sprockets sentries, however, got a buff. So I'll go for that now. Also, larger service area got a price decrease. Was originally 600, now it's 300. And here it is, the Sprocket sentries. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to fix a lot of the bugs related to monkey knowledge interactions with the Sprocket sentries. Like, they don't have the +1 pierce or the lead popping capabilities that the normal sentries do. I wasn't able to fix that in this mod. Oh, and also the base attack for the engineer got nerfed for 0-0. So it's now 0.8 instead of 0.645 seconds. And just like the sentries, it's buffed with the Sprockets upgrade. So I don't think I mentioned the sentry reload time yet. So it's 0.4 seconds down from 0.53. And the nail gun attack is now 0.45 down from 0.516. The other change I made is Overclock is now 7,500 down from 13,500. Once I put the +1 damage buff in, then I'm gonna revert the price back. Was NG really that good in vanilla? Well, I mean, cleansing foam was busted. I will mention that at least. I thought I'd scale back the sentries a little more though. At least they're not like straight up garbage like BTD6s. They still have like 2 pierce compared to BTD6, which only has 1. Big oof. Oh, and the other thing I forgot to mention was not only did I increase the price of faster engineering, but I've also changed the deployment time for sentries with this upgrade. So normally it's 6 seconds, but in this mod it is 7. So another nerf. Anyway, now I have an overclock. I'll sell my farms now. Heck with it. Double overclock stack. Let's go. Excuse me. And I should mention this now for anyone that's looking at the patch notes. Anything that says to do is something I haven't put in this mod yet. So, much like the +1 damage with overclock, there's a bunch of other changes that I want to make, but haven't been able to because it requires like a different kind of editing in the source code that I can't do yet. Because Cheat Engine can only get me so far with modding this game by itself. I have to like directly edit into like the source code to be able to edit to make some of the changes that I want. But a lot of the changes, I mean, a lot of the changes are in there, but some of them aren't. Let's see. I'm not going to let this go all the way to the end. I'm just going to play up to like the ZOMG round, I guess, and see where this goes. Or just go to ramping. So at this point, I'm just going to rattle off some of the other balance changes that I made. Glaive Lord, I think I've mentioned already. Glaive Ricochet, I know I've mentioned. So, Bio Boomer got a slight increase in reload time, so decrease in attack speed, in other words. Whenever I say reload time, and I say it's an increase, then that means it's a nerf to attack speed. That's just how it's referred to in the game's code, so I just refer to reload time. But anyway, I don't think I mentioned the right upgrade, the right path upgrade changes. So, Bio Boomer, price decrease to 800 from 1400. But it also shoots a little slower. So it's from 0.36 to 0.43. And the turbocharge ability remains unchanged. So I've decreased the reload time multiplier of the ability to make up for it. And the only reason why I had to make the overclock stack like that was because I wanted to remove the ability to stack Super Monkey Fan Club, because that's possible. And the ability itself is already busted with a game-breaking glitch, which I won't spoil in this video, but there are a few videos showcasing it, and that explains why I made some rather drastic nerfs to the Super Monkey Fan Club ability, as well as the Juggernaut ability, or not ability, but Psycho and Juggernaut as well got nerfed, mostly preemptively, because I couldn't fix those. I couldn't fix the glitch, so I had to do this instead. Hopefully to discourage use of the glitch, but I don't really think that's gonna stop that. I don't really think that's gonna stop anybody from using it, but whatever. So Spike-O-Pult costs 600 now, it's up from 500. Juggernaut is now 2,500 instead of 1,500. And Super Monkey Fan Club got a whopping nerf from $8,000 up to 15,000. Yeah, quite a big nerf. But I think it's still fairly balanced the way it is. Although I've also increased its reload time multiplier from 0.05 to 0.08. Is Jungle Drums doubling SMFC attack rate one of those bugs? That's part of the Super Juggernauts, but not part of like the other thing. There's something even more game breaking than just the Super Juggernauts themselves. Like, it's even more game breaking than the double attack speed. In fact, I also nerfed the Spectre, so it no longer has the ability to double attack speed when in the range of a 2x village. In fact, I'll actually show it right now. So let me sell these. I've also increased its price, so it's now 22,000 instead of 18,000. Slow it down. As you can see, no attack speed boost from the Jungle Drums anymore. Well, I will at least give you a hint. I have used this glitch before in one of my previous videos related to boss fights. So that should give you a hint. Hi, Math Got By. Welcome to the stream. What's the other thing I wanted to try? Hi, Black Profile. Well, hi, Black Profile Picture. You were here already. Anyway. Oof. Yeah, like, Juggernauts used to be affected by double attack speed from the same glitch that the Spectre had, but that is also patched out of this mod, thanks to me changing the reload time multiplier. And here's the new and improved Glaive Lord. Still kind of crap against mob class, but maybe this isn't a very good spot for it. Also, because I'm in ramping, ceramics only drop one child each time, so it doesn't multiply. That's also why it looks like ceramics are taking longer to break, I guess. So that's why they're like taking longer to damage, because free play is kicking in. So it makes the ceramic stronger in exchange for only having one child. Let's go for one more glaive lord, I guess. Let's see how good is it shredding mob class. Oh yeah. Especially with blimps being half speed, I reckon this is going to do very well against them. But yeah, far better than what the glaive lord's like in BTD5, I assure you. So it's actually hard for me to show off the increased damage on the ricocheting glaive itself, just because I'm going to mostly see ceramics. What else do I want to show off? Let's actually go into normal tile now. I'm done with the Glacier mission. Witness your witness your nightmares now. Bam. 1,500 reward tile, almost 1,600. If that's not ridiculous, I don't know what is. But yes, the rewards can actually get that high. Actually, I think I have another one over here that's a little higher. Yep, 1,573. I'm going to go into one of them. I'll actually turn off hardcore mode, just for demonstration purposes. Because I want to show off the cash per pop changes that I made. Because I don't think I went to that much detail on them. Let's see, how long have I had this on for? 37 minutes, not bad. So, first thing to note, Bloon Trap drops quicker. Its delay is now 1 second instead of 5. I don't think I mentioned that Bloon Trap buff yet, but it is in the game. So bomb shooter costs more, or the cluster bombs cost more. The base tower remains the same. Frag bombs got changed, so the frags pierce through more balloons. And now it actually does get affected by monkey knowledge. That's a bug in this version. Like previously, it would not get affected by monkey knowledge at all, but now it does. As a side effect, though, bigger bombs and missile launcher also increases pierce. And as you can see here, even though I'm in normal mode, I don't get the extra 10% cash per pop anymore. So I completely removed that from this version, from Remastered. That lag, though. Oh, this place over here, it's fine. Sniper also got some balance changes. Might as well put him in play now. Base cost is a little more. It's 400 instead of 350. That full metal jacket price, though. Yeah, that wasn't changed at all in Remastered. That's actually its price with max monkey knowledge and everything. It's ridiculously cheap. I've also decreased the cost of .50, Deadly Precision, Cripple Moab, and semi-auto rifle. Oh, and supply drop too. But I'm also decreased the cooldown of the ability. I've also decreased the cooldown of the ability, the supply drop ability. It still starts on cooldown, but it's now 30 seconds instead of 60. And it now costs $8,000. Semi-auto costs $800. .50 costs $500, I believe. Yes. Deadly Precision costs $1,900, and Cripple Moab costs $5,000. I'll use him more later. Bomb Tower had its cluster bombs price increase from $800 to $1,200, and I've decreased the price of Balloon Impact from $4,000 to $3,600 to compensate. I think that upgrade is just fine the way it is. I just felt the cluster bomb upgrade was a little overpowered. Oh, and hello there, Round 4 Moab. I see you're here to... Fuck. What just happened? Okay, really don't want to be swearing. Get out of here. Oops. I tried pressing Z to turn on the spikes and I accidentally pressed the Windows key. Oops. But yes, round 4 Moabs. Surprise, surprise. That's what to expect from a 1362 or 1373 tile. Wait, 1573 I meant. I think I said 1373. Just wait until you see how early BFBs and GMGs can come out now. It's ridiculous. Of course, Cleansing Foam is still a bitch when it comes to lag. Sadly. No easy way to fix that. That doesn't explain why it was laggy earlier in the stream, though. Of course, I'm streaming this, so that's why it was slower. Or one thing I've noticed is it's not actually slower, but yeah. Thank you, MathGodPie, for the feedback on this mod. I appreciate it. Oh, there you go. 2 Moabs on round 5. Yep, look at that. Come on. I'm gonna have to use an ice tower here. I'll move these over here. Just for more Moab popping power. Spike Factory will catch the stragglers. I'm not sure if round 3 Moabs can ever spawn in this mod. Because I remember that was a thing in closed beta, was round 3 Moabs. Trying to go for... This looks a lot like the 990 monkey vs. monkey I got from a hacker. Oh yeah, you bet. And now it's a real thing thanks to this mod. soon the first cash per pop penalty should come into play. So the cash per pop is the same thing as hardcore mode, with 1 cash per pop, then it drops to half cash per pop. Actually, let me double check that really quickly. Pretty sure it goes half cash, and then 0.2 cash, and then finally 0.05. There's actually an additional cash per pop penalty that can only be accessed in CT, which is 0.02 cash per pop. So equivalent to the BTD5 free play in hard mode, basically. Up, and there's the first BFB. Round 7. Yep. Round 7 BFB. Scary. But hopefully with this sentry spam I should be fine. Can't get another overclock. Or sprockets up. Sprockets. Got it now. But don't have enough time to spawn all the sentries. Should be good though. I can use spikes just in case. Oh yeah, all the traps spawn back there. I know, right? I hope that works. Balance changes haven't I brought up yet? I brought up bomb, I brought up sniper, although I haven't really put him to use yet. Rank 15 Ice Monkey, I'm telling ya. OP. Oh, look at that. 2 of them. Up, and there's the cash per pop reduction. So, round 8. The cash per pop penalties depend, again, on the difficulty of the tile you're playing. Should be good enough. So, basically how it works is it takes a base round for, like, the cash per pop reductions. It's hard to explain it, but, again, I'll try my best to explain it, but let's see again. Oops, not there. What? Oh, I must have put it into the version history, but I never updated it on the normal balance changes. Sucks when I'm just a hair too late at collecting my balloon traps. Still getting a lot of money from them, though, even though it's only half cash. It's actually not too bad. Now, anyone have a guess as to when the first ZMG is going to come out? I should probably get some maulers up. I shouldn't keep spamming engineers like this. Yeah, this is a really good ice bend spot. Round 12? Oh, okay. Don't tell me I'm going to die here. Should be fine, though. I don't think this is a DDT tile. I think this is a Moab cluster tile. Anyway, let me go back to those cash per pop changes that I made. What? Well, I'll be darned. I'll have to look on the Discord that I originally put the patch notes in, because they're in there. But I guess I never ported them over to here for whatever reason. But it's still round 10 for the first cash per pop reduction. And I think the next one after that is round 19. And then again on round 23. That is compared to the normal game, which is round 14, round... I think I might be dead here. I'm just scared that I'm going to die here, but at this point I don't really mind that much. If I do end up dying, then I'll just go on to another tile and check to see if this is a DDT one. Anyway. I think I'll get some maulers now. And then the final cash per pop reduction occurs, well, in the actual seat. Oh, I think I'm dead here. Yep, okay. Okay, let's go on. I don't think that was a DDT tile. Okay, oh, it was just a regular ZMG tile? Okay. Never mind. But I will carry on. I'll show off some other tiles a little further back. So 1430 over there. Oh, back to the 1573 earlier. Just to show how crazy the scaling gets later on. This scaling is completely untouched in anywhere before ZMG rings, so those were completely unaffected. Aside from the new round generator, which makes basically every single tile harder overall. Yeah, these two don't really have much of a change to them. Yeah, if I'm... Cleansing foam. I think that's what ate up all the regrows. So that's probably why, but yeah. Because I was using balloon traps the entire time. Okay, let's play an actual DDT tile. This time I'll actually turn on hardcore mode. Actually, let me check. Is this an assault tile by any chance, or is it just DDTs? I think it's just DDTs. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to double check. Okay, let's try it again. Yeah, have fun using supply drop crates on some of these later levels, especially if you don't have max MK like I do. Good way to make use of the like few hundred crates that you'll have stockpiled and never end up using because the tiles end up being too easy most of the time. Monkey vs. Monkey was also affected by this mod, so those 990 tiles in Monkey vs. Monkey might actually become a reality now. At least for this mod, so that's going to be the kind of worrisome part about it. Fortunately, the hacker problem isn't really that much of an issue. So, I don't see Ninja Kiwi shooting down my idea so quickly. I guess they wouldn't mind a little innovation, but whatever. Yeah, that was the main reason why I was, like, kind of against the change all along. But I ended up putting it in anyway, just to experiment around with it. So 990 tile, I believe that's either difficulty 80 or 89, depending on if you have like logistical boots. So that would mean yeah, this monkey versus monkey system in here might actually rival the hackers. Also, again, my phone going off. I'm gonna place another balloon trap over here. Once mobs start coming out. I don't think I mentioned Buccaneer changes at all yet. So, a few things changed here. Grape Shot is weaker. It only has 1 pierce instead of 2. Oops. A bit forgetful of collecting my trap. Okay, so then this actually is higher. Well then, up, and round 4 Moab strikes again. Hello. Should be fine though. This trap can eat it up. No problems. Yeah, I kind of don't like having the speed up on when I'm collecting my traps because there's a good chance that I'll end up like not collecting from my trap and then I'll only get the normal cash instead of the double. But yeah, Grape Shot was changed. Cannon Ship also got a buff. Oh, and the base cost was increased from 500 to 600. Should mention that too. But yeah, Cannon Ship got a buff from 1200 to 900. And Monkey Pirates now costs 5,500 instead of 4,500. So 1,000 more. Is my spike pile going to eat up all these balloons, or am I have to plop spikes down? I'll spam spikes. Good. Time to get some mob maulers up. Should help out. Another one. Gonna do the ice clutch again. Hopefully this will work out decently. Still gonna get a bunch of leaks here. Dang it. And of course that gets in the way of my spike factory, which really sucks. Let me try better placement. Maybe over here. And I'll put another one over here. I'll move these art monkeys back too. Just so I have a little bit more of a chance against Moab class, I guess. As if Moab Maulers aren't enough, these free dart monkeys will really help out too. Can't thank them enough. The fact that I have max MK and I'm able to do this. Really satisfying. Okay. Yeah. This one strong? No, it isn't. Oh God. Count with us. Oh shoot. Down to 21 lives. Not good. Oof. To be fair, I don't have as many balloon traps set up as I did the last time, so I'm not getting that much money. I want to place another NG over here. Even though it's probably not going to mean much at this point, because the cash per pop productions are just going to get worse and worse. And at that point, it's better for me to just supply drop farm. But I'll see what I can do. Ah. We're fine. Ouch. It hurt my legs when I cross them like that. Ever cross your legs and then they feel numb after like a half hour or so of doing it? Because that's what just happened to me. I keep missing this balloon trap over here. I think I'm going to try supply drop farming now. I'll sell you. I'll sell you too. And get that. I'll just get these back up as 1-1 or 1-2. I always do 1-2 ice towers when I supply drop, because if I stick with 1-0, then there's a chance that balloons might end up getting through. So if I use 1-2 for whatever reason, it helps out with that. I'm not sure why, but that's just something funny that I've noticed when I do this. And I'm going to sell my other balloon traps soon. I think I should be okay, but who knows? Might buy that Spike Factory back. Actually, I will buy it back, because this is getting a little bit out of hand. Ah, missed it. Just barely. I swear to God. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Please don't die. Ugh. That's what's so annoying about the lag. I'll keep one balloon trap just to monitor the cash per pop. How it scales down in higher levels. Just, again, for showcase. I didn't cross-path it? What the hell? Oh, and that's the other bad thing with doing ice towers like this. Is even though I have rank 15 ice, these damn zebra balloons are always going to get through. Because it will only freeze them. Oh, I'm dead. Again. But let's just say I was oblivious to the fact that ice towers can't freeze zebra balloons unless you get the snap freeze upgrade. It also affects camo balloons. Like, it can't directly pop them, but it can indirectly pop it through the snap freeze upgrade if you have rank 15 ice tower. Okay, let me try this again. Hopefully I don't mess it up this time. I hear you, boo. But not gonna give me them on my stream. Really. Had to get over my spikes. Just had to. I'm not gonna restart again. What am I doing? Go right ahead. Please do a stream of my mod. I would appreciate it a lot. Also, I wanted to go for another sprockets. I'm gonna sell this one actually. Go for another balloon trap. Better spot for a balloon trap. But yeah, I'm not kidding about how insane the difficulty jump is between this version of the game and the normal BMC. So if you're willing to take a challenge, then try my mod out. It's a lot harder. I'm gonna get this guy up to supply drop. Maybe this guy can help knock out the ceramics. And then I can have another one on first. Just thinking about it. Fuck. Seems like my semi-auto snipers got me covered. And now I can go for a supply drop. Thank you. And I'll keep these just in case any balloons leak. Oh, shoot, right. I don't have maulers. Ooh, not nice. Hopefully I can at least get something from this trap over here. Good. I have to get one ice towers, I guess. I keep going for 1 towers for some reason. Gosh dang, I keep missing like a frame after the balloon trap explodes. I swear to God. Every single time. Oh my God. Is this guy on strong still? Yup. I wonder why there's a bunch of zebras getting through. Yes, Bloonjitsu did get nerfed in this mod. It now costs 3,500 as opposed to 3,000. Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna die here. Also, by extension, double shot got nerfed. So, yeah, it's basically a double whammy to the Jitsu. So, Bloonjitsu actually got nerfed quite a bit in this mod. I haven't gone over the mortar changes extensively yet. So, I made Bernie stuff and faster reload cost more. So, is it rapid reload or faster reload? I forgot what it's called. But that upgrade... Actually, I'll check it now. God damn it, I have my phone in front of me. I should know this by now. Okay, rapid reload. Yeah, that costs 500 now, up from 250. And then Bernie stuff now costs 600 instead of 500. I could probably sell my balloon traps now if I want to. Because I'm going to be here for a while. Actually, never mind that idea. I'm going to get maulers. Because I'm really going to need them for later. That's what I'm going to do. Good. Now I'm actually wondering if I should get a snap freeze here. Instead of putting it over here like I had before. Nah. I'll see how well this works, but... yeah. I'm not going to go for another sniper just yet. Still some yellows are getting by, but that's what the spike factory is for. Hopefully it doesn't get that bad, though. I think I still need a little more. Yeah. Oh, actually, I did have enough money before the supply drop. What the hell? Whatever, though. I'll keep them synced like this, because otherwise, if I space out my supply drop abilities, then the attack speed boost is going to last longer. And I actually don't want that, because I want to farm as much money as I can. So having faster attack speed is bad for this reason. Had to. Just in case those zebra balloons would spook me. One of the rare moments you'll like to see me... Oh, wait. I should sell this. Didn't think it was high enough where it could actually shard everything. That's not good. Am I going to leak? Yes. Not really going to matter, though, because I've already leaked earlier, so... It's no point in salvaging NLL at this point. My sprockets are doing like nothing at this point, so I'm just gonna sell it. Absolute Zero does not slow Moabs. So, yeah, it's like garbage. Yeah, sadly it doesn't slow down Moabs like it does in the mobile version. Didn't make that like a balance change or anything like that either. I do have a balance change in mind for that upgrade though. But again, I'm not able to change it within like Cheat Engine's trainer capabilities, so that is going to be on hold for a while. Yeah, the change I was thinking about making was, you guessed it, Moabs would actually be frozen by the ability, or like Moab class balloons would be stunned by the ability, but they won't be stunned for as long as normal balloons do. So the stun would be like, because I did the same balance change in BTD5 too. Yeah, I'm planning on making it do that. Freezing Moab class balloons as well. I think I made it 2 seconds in BTD5. So I'm planning on doing the same thing here too. Same thing with the balloon liquefier. I did the same thing where the glue splatter upgrade would allow the glue gunner to target Moab class balloons as well. And let me tell you, this upgrade, this tower, actually has gotten a big overhaul, much like the Sniper Monkey, in terms of balance changes. So, as you can see, glue splatter costs much less. It is now $900. The base tower, too, has been decreased from 270 down to 100. You get super mines. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let me get a spike mines for extra protection. I might do that later on, once I had enough of this sniper farming action. Oh, shoot. Whatever. Actually, I'll show off the other upgrades now. So, Bloon Liquefier, or Bloon Dissolver first. This costs 1100. It previously cost, I believe, 2300. Or no, 3300. It costs 1100 now. And the Bloon Liquefier costs $5,000 compared to 12,500. And the Glue Strike ability, or Glue Hose, costs $2,000 compared to $3,250. And the Glue Strike ability costs $2,500 as opposed to $5,500. So big price slashes to this tower. Another change I made to the glue gunner in BT5 that I can't make here, sadly, at least not yet, is the ability to slow down Moab class. So in BTD5, I actually made the glue hose and glue strike upgrades slow down ceramics and Moab class, but not as much compared to the other balloons. So it's only like, it's a small speed reduction. 10% for glue hose and then 20% for Moabs. But since I can't make those changes, I just did a big price cut on those two upgrades. I'll get one of these now. Might as well at least keep one of them on strong. Oh god. Uh-oh. I'm dead. Unless I can save this, please salvage this. Uh-oh. Pop it on, please. Oh god. Had to know this was gonna happen at some point. Oh, I have to do it again. It's not just you, Thunderstar. And welcome. It's lagging for me, too. I know, clutch mortar stall. If that wasn't close, I don't know what is. Yikes. But yeah, I fixed the stun inheriting on the Popinol and Balloon Impact by extension. Yeah, let's see if I can find a tile that has regrow of yellows on Route 8. Blaze it would sure be happy. No! Just kidding. Of course he wouldn't. He'd be freaking pissed. Okay, I'm going to go for spiked mines now. Can't afford it. But I can soon, though. That's what happens when you get too greedy. Shoot, like that happens. Hey, I refrained from using a swear word this time. Who would have thought? I'm still keeping this balloon trap here because... Okay, so now as you can see, we're down to the second income cut. Where now we're at 0.2 cash per pop instead of 0.5. So this one occurs on round 14. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll have to double check these. Indeed it is. One big spike pile. This is just like the perma spike in B2D6. In terms of raw power, no joke. And even still, I actually did nerf it a little bit in this version. So, what I did to the spike factory was... For a lag choke. But, yeah, funnily enough, the spike factory in this version is not as laggy as it is normally. Like, I've actually decreased the attack speed on this. So the reload time is now 1.5 seconds instead of 1 second. But I've also increased the pierce on the mines to 25 to sort of balance it out because I thought 20 was a little underwhelming. But I still thought I'd keep the reduced attack speed just to help out with the lag. I have also changed the base price of the Spike Factory from $825 to $500. And I also changed the Spike Storm cost from $6,500 to $8,000. But I also changed the Moab class damage multiplier on Shredder's spikes from 4 to 5. Oh, actually, I also decreased the attack speed on the Moab Shredder Spike Factory from 0.5 seconds reload time to 0.66. So increase in reload time again, which is a decrease in attack speed. In case I need to repeat myself. That's just what's referred to in the game's code, so I'm just used to saying reload time. And there you go. I think I'm on the final income cut. Let's see. Is it gonna give me $25 again? Yep. So we're already on the final income cut, and this is round 16. So I can sell this now. No point in having it. It's gonna make like so little money that it'll just never pay off at this point. In all seriousness, I could just use the spike mines purely for DDT defense at this point. So I could just prepare for ZMGs and have the snipers take care of the ceramics. ZMG is going to come up pretty soon. I'm not sure if it'll be this round or the next round. Yep. Oh, there's the DDTs. Round 17. Called it. What do you mean with are there bosses 2 Thunderstar? You mean boss Bloons and normal tiles? Because that's not possible to do, in case you're wondering. I know you're on my beat on the Kit Sheldon's modding server, and yeah, just like you can't put boss Bloons in regular games there, this tile was worth, I believe, 1331 normally. And then I hardcored it, so I get twice the cash. So, yeah, 2,662. Talk about overkill rewards. I'm gonna go for a cripple mob too, I think. I'm not gonna go for jungle drums. How long have I had the stream going for? Christ, an hour and a half? I've only gotten through one tile. Or at least I'm gonna beat one tile. That's it though. Then I'll conclude the stream. Oddly satisfying. Welcome to insta-killing ZMGs, just with the use of the assassin ability. Yep, that's a thing apparently. I love doing that. filter OP. But I'll leave that to the Spike Factory. Gotta love my perma-spike-like defense in the back. I will mention that a few of the balance changes that I made were actually inspired from BTD6, namely the cannon ship buff and the glaive lord buff. Those were like inspired from BTD6. Yep, you're seeing that right. 2 ZMGs on round 20. This is the earliest round that you would see ZMGs in... wait, actually, I take that back. I think you actually can get round 19 ZMGs in a normal game, too. But only on Second City. Yeah, round 19. Soon I'm going to stop going for supply drop snipers. Just because I have so much cash. Besides, round 25 is coming up, and that's when ramping starts to kick in. So I wonder how my spiked mines is going to hold up once I get to ramping. Let's see. So, Mortar Monkey attacks a little faster. I don't think I mentioned that yet. I mentioned the rapid reload and burning stuff nerfs, but I didn't mention the attack speed buff from the base tower. And I've also nerfed the big one's attack speed. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but the big one in BT5 attacks faster than the base mortar. So I've changed I've reverted the attack speed to what the base mortar is. So it was originally 2.1 seconds, but I've changed it to 2 seconds, and the same reload time is in the big one also. Boom. I think that second ZMG popped into Moabs. I don't think that one got, like, completely destroyed. But yeah, on to the other part. The Pop and Awe, as you saw already, had its stun inheritance bug fixed. So previously what would happen is if a black bloon or above was stunned, actually, no, I don't think it applies to black bloons or white bloons. So zebra bloons or higher, would pop. They would. So when they get stunned, the two parent Bloons also get stunned. But then those. Okay, it's not making sense. Disregard that. But basically, what happens is one rainbow, it gets stunned, pops into two zebras. Both of them get stunned. But half of the zebra's children get stunned. So I fixed that in this version, so I'm not gonna get like random leaks from crap like that. Okay, that one popped into BFBs. I saw that. Is the most difficulty in early, mid-game? I would say it is. And no, Arctic Wind didn't get nerfed in this update. Or, yeah, it didn't get nerfed in this version of BMCR that's out. So yeah, no nerfs to Arctic Wind. Which kind of leads me to another balance change that I have not yet brought up. So, Monkey Village balance changes that I've made to it were radar scanner costs 1,400, was previously 2,000. And MIB costs 5,000 instead of 4,300. And I've also increased the ability cooldown from 50 seconds to 55 seconds. Monkey Ace I didn't go into all the balance changes for. So I previously mentioned the Spectre, both the attack speed for it and the price got nerfed. So Spectre costs 22,000. I think I mentioned that already. Changed the reload time so that it no longer gets affected by jungle drums. And I also changed the base pierce from 15 down to 5. And Never Miss now costs 1,500 instead of 2,200. Super Monkey also received some buffs. So the base price is now 3,000, along with the Laser Blast upgrade. And both of the range upgrades cost 700. Uh-oh. Yeah, it seems like this late game is still fairly straightforward if you know what you're doing. I'll sell these at this point. Don't need them for anything. I can even get a temple if I want to. In fact, I may very much do that. I didn't change the temple at all in this version. So, Bomb Sacrifice is still overpowered. Oof, close. Almost thought I was gonna need popping on micro for that. But yep, they're eating through my spike mine spell pretty good now. Ice Shards is also unchanged in my mod. So, that's also quite busted. It's kind of hard to really do anything with Ice Shards without limiting the Ice Tower's Pierce. And the Wizard Monkey. Oh shoot, I'm recording. Sorry, Dad. Sorry about that, guys. Fortunately, I'm going to end the stream pretty soon, so there's that at least. But anyway, Wizard Monkey changes. I increased the Pierce on both the Summon Whirlwind and the Tempest Tornado. So the Whirlwind had its Pierce increased from 20 to 30, and the Tempest Tornado from 70 to 125. I've also decreased the reload time on both the on all the Lightning Bolt, Whirlwind, and Tempest Tornado. So Lightning Bolt changed from 2.3 to 1.6. Whirlwind changed from 2.5 to 2. And Tempest Tornado changed from 1.75 to 1.5 seconds. Oh, and Summon Phoenix reload time has been changed. The ability. So, like, the Phoenix Plane. Phoenix Plane. Why am I saying that? Well, basically the Phoenix ability. It's had its attack speed increased massively. So it's now, its reload time has been changed from 0.08 to 0.033. So it attacks every frame. And last but not least, the Dartling Gunner. I changed the price of its 3rd tier upgrades, and I've also made some changes to the 4th tier upgrades. So laser cannon costs 7,500. Or no, yeah, 7,500 compared to 6,000 before. Hydro Rocket Pods is now 9,000 compared to 7,000, and Bads is 25,000 compared to the 20,000 previously. I've also changed its cooldown from 30 seconds to 45 seconds, and I've increased the damage on the Rave Doom. I've doubled it from 1 damage per frame to 2 damage per frame. Pretty decent buff overall, I'd say. And with that said, that concludes my video for Bloons Monkey City Remastered. Oh, and I just realized one other change that I made. The attack speed in the Glue Gunner was increased by 33%. So not only did I make a bunch of price slashes to that tower, but I've also decreased, or I've increased the attack speed. Decreased reload time again. Just to the base tower, though, not the glue hose, that remains unaffected. So instead of 1 second reload time, it's now 0.75. But yep. And with that said, look at that, a 1562 tile. But I'm not going to go through it now because this stream is just about 2 hours long. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, whenever that might be. So again, thank you all for watching, and like and subscribe.